Okay, so here's a game I'm playing with this Zul'jin. First game I played with him. I'm going to basically heal bot this guy, and he's going to talk trash throughout. You know, as you can see, I'm doing pretty well healing. The more I hang out with him, the better he does. And I'm speeding through this part to get to the second part. We're doing pretty well. We're going to end up losing this game. But I heal bot Zul'jin because here it seems like he's the best of the potatoes on our group. Alright? So I'm saying all this to say I'm going to play this guy in the next game, and for some reason he's going to blame me because I pinged core, chose to race, and we lost the race. And, you know, classic example of a guy who just does not lead but wants to critique leadership as often as he can. So here we are. We're looking at stats here. The white main's catching up. The white main's pretty weak early game. That makes sense. But Zul'jin popping off. I'm heal botting him the entire game. Let's slow it down a little bit so we can get some of this action here.
Hero slay. Well, who's got the coin for me?
Okay. And you see here, like he's not making good decisions, fighting in minions and stuff like that. He didn't really have vision on the enemy team. He got a little lucky there. But, you know, all this stuff comes to... We get to the point next game.
These whelps don't stand a chance!
So you can see why I chose to heal this guy over the other damage dealers. Like I said, out of the damage dealers we had here, he was the best one. Doesn't say a lot, but that's all I had to work with as a heal on it.
Heroes are dead, matey. Welcome to the crew. Hope you're in the mood for some...
Thank me
Our
for
ally
saving
needs
you.
reinforcements. I require assistance.
You can see right here, I'm keeping a good eye on him, trying to make sure he stays up. If we get into a battle, try to keep a good healing distance away from him. And him specifically. Garrosh, I'm looking to pull out in any sticky situations.
That's enough!
Be careful.
I require assistance.
That Bala makes a good point about how these guys run away from fighting here too much. Here we're going to get some good exchanges, if I remember properly.
A good kill there! Your core is under attack! Be careful! You just lost the key! A good kill
And this is
there!
where we turn the game around, and it looks like we may be able to take advantage of this throw here. This is an obvious throw on their part.
Stay alert.
Murky's doing a great job scouting for us. He's probably the better player out of the four on my team.
There for everybody! But mostly... And there goes their key!
Note who I'm standing near. You know, I'm making sure he stays alive because, you know, right now that's our best damage dealer now with Bala dead. Good throw by Garrosh, protecting him too. So he's getting protected by a couple people. This Billy ready guy. So me and Murky do some work here, man. Valera's up, but, you know.
Our ally needs reinforcement.
Murky's a bit
To my aid, quickly.
scary turning this in here. But yeah, the gist of it is that this Billy Ready guy, at the end of the game, he's going to end up getting MVP rather. And it's mainly due to the heals that he received for me. Okay, so we get backdoored.
MVP.
He gets MVP on a loss. We lose. Note who's on the board. 36% damage shield. Okay. So, let's go to the next game. And let's see what this guy... He pops off immediately in the next game. Note, he's on my team on the left. All right, and immediately.
The battle begins shortly, heroes.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
shit immediately. The truth of that matter is, yeah, I knew they would backdoor. Admittedly, you know, I thought the boss would
The gates
push
shall
a little
open
bit faster.
in 10
And he's talking
seconds.
shit. So I'm like, okay, you don't want heals. Got it. And I go on an exhibition from here.
3, 2,
He got MVP because I healed him. I knew that right here.
Fight.
Okay. Later on in the game, they tell him right off the bat, I'm not gonna be supporting you this game. You know, I heal him a couple times throughout the game, but I'm not gonna be giving him that heal bot, service that he got last game, where I was literally looking to protect him as often as I could. What I am going to do, however, is give that to another player.
Now get back to work. Don't let any moss grow on your grave.
Yeah, I tell him right here, you know, and he says right here, he brags about having MVP last game. This is when I make my decision right here to actually pop off. I was thinking about it beforehand, but I was like, okay, we'll see if you get it again. Note he's talking about he got it in a loss. Also, he got MVP on a loss, which is, you know, that's pretty braggable. But I tell him, do it again.
Got it.
To my aid, quickly.
So I do what I did last game, and that's basically look at who's doing the damage. Illidan is our top damage rater, so I do the same thing I did with Zul'jin. Look at stats, and then I go support the guy who would be best supported to help our team. That doesn't mean I don't heal anybody else, it just means that when this guy needs healing, I heal him. And he even gets way too confident later on. And does some crazy stuff I have to kind of pull him out of. But Here he is again, talking about the backdoor thing. No, entire last game, this guy barely gave any real leadership at all. This is somebody who, the Monday morning quarterback after a loss. And when I checked his profile, his most played character was Kira, and he has a 45% with Kira, his most played character. So that lets you know just how often this guy actually. Hey, here's the support I'm giving the village. He's popping off, he's going in, doing all types of crazy stuff, and I'm healing him, pulling him out when he's needed. Just doing stuff similar to what I did with Zul'jin last game. Giving him all the support he needs to just go in there and just be a nuisance. However, when I start... However, he doesn't listen right there when I ping retreat, and I have to let him die. Like, he went a little bit too far. I can't support that. If you want to see all this stuff in detail, feel free to slow the video down. So we're going to lose this game. We're going to fight pretty valiantly here, and we're going to end up.
The enemy's terror.
Okay? I tell him right there. Nice damage, Zul'jin. It's like you got all that damage from me heal-botting you last game or something. Look where he is now. He doesn't even have half of what the Zul'jin has. And my account's getting banned, apparently. Yeah, right, whatever. I at this point, even if it did, I wouldn't give a damn. Especially with the state of this game. Okay, I'm literally telling him, Illin's my new friend. Look how well he's doing. The Raynor is literally surprised. He's actually surprised. Then dude immediately leaves the game. Looks like me and the Illidan are the only people on the team who got on the board. So this is an example of when you have people on your team in your organization who don't know their worth. Okay, I sure made a mistake where I was, but you talk about getting MVP when somebody else on the team facilitated that MVP, and you were too stupid to notice it. How do we handle people like that?